Hey there friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Liz, my company is Hello from Liz Mathews, and I am excited to spend some time with you today. I feel like I should be singing like my bags are packed, I'm ready to go, because about an hour ago, Joe and I sealed the last piece of tape on the Nashville Needlework boxes that are going tomorrow morning. Yeah, no time to spare. Mom and I head out tomorrow morning for Nashville Needlework Market happening this coming weekend, and I'm starting to get a little excited. But let me save that for in just a little bit, a little chit chat catch up. For now, I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. You might notice I chopped my hair off, and I am loving it so much. It was a little bit like, it's been up and down, but I was really feeling angsty and like I needed a change. Like chop it off, take it away. If I put that hair up in a bun on the top of my head one more time, I'm gonna scream. And I've always wanted to do this, but I've never gone quite so short because I chicken out every single time. So this time I was like, make the appointment, about to turn 40, like fresh new do, new you. So that's what I did. And she cut it in stages. She was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, do another inch. Are you okay? Yeah, do another inch. And then we ended up here, and I did have a moment of like, oh my God, did I just make myself look 20 years older? But I have now come back to absolutely loving it. So you might notice that because just a couple of days ago, Mom and I filmed the new release video and my hair was long. So I did it. I was brave. I did it. Hello 40. I'm ready for you. Okay. Today I have some quilting news for you, some like goodie freebies for you, and just a general Floss Tube catch up. As I said, Mom and I are about to hit the road tomorrow. So, you know, no time like right now to squeeze a Floss Tube in, but it had been so long and I didn't want to let any more time or a big event like Nashville Needlework Market go by without a catch up. If you are a new stitcher or you're not familiar what I mean when I say Nashville Needlework Market, it is a wholesale needlework cross-stitch show that happens just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, this time every year. And my mom and I are both needlework designers, so we go and exhibit and show all of our new releases off to shop owners. They are the only people who have access to this show, and they go and purchase our other designers' products to bring back to their shops for you to stitch, stash, buy, enjoy, all the things. So I have been working really hard behind the scenes, as has Joe, and I think we're ready. I think we are ready. It's like now that all the checklists are done on the list, I can really start to get excited about seeing friends, about the road trip with my mom, fellow designers, shop owners, the excitement, the camaraderie. It's a really fun event, and I am definitely looking forward to it. So that, in a nutshell, is Nashville Needlework Market. I want to say there are like 150 exhibitors. It happens in an Embassy Suites hotel, and shop owners or designers take over four floors of the Embassy Suites, and the front portion of your suite room you set up as your showroom essentially. Sleep and fill orders in the back, have your showroom in the front, and we are there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be sharing behind the scenes information on Instagram if you want to follow me there. It's Hello from Liz Mathews. I do a lot of stories and I'll share some posts, and I'm really looking forward to a really great weekend. So give me a follow, see what's up, let me know if there's anything that I can show you behind the scenes or if you have any questions. I do have a shopping list for this weekend. I want to get some goodies for giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, and this should have been the very first thing that I mentioned, the spam trolls, whatever you want to call them, have descended upon the comment section of my video. Rachel from Telegram, I think she has commented on every single post or comment that you guys have made. And I sincerely apologize. I am deleting them as fast as I can find them. I'm reporting it. I'm blocking it. and it just feels like they're on to me. So I think for this video, I don't know if I'm going to disable comments, or just please know that I will never contact you through Telegram. I don't even know what that is. I will never ask you for money. And it is definitely something that's running rampant among the cross-stitch community right now, and I have been found, I guess. I don't know, and I'm so sorry. So it's not me. Don't respond, block, report, whatever you want to do, and I apologize. But how did I get there? Welcome to my world lately. I have felt truly manic with my lists and like trying to keep things straight. I walk into a room and I'm like, what am I doing here? Because there's so much going on. So I'm not sure how I got to that, the comment section, because what I have in front of me is a free market printout template for you to use if you have any items that you are hoping to pick up at market. In my last newsletter, which is free to subscribe to if you are not already subscribed, I'll put the link below. I included this template. You can print as many copies as you want and fill it out. It says Market 2023 favorites. I plan on using mine as a way to keep track of what I want to pick up at market. I remember how I got here. Okay, of things I want to pick up at market, and I'm going to check off my list when I have my charts in hand, because I plan on doing some giveaways in my membership. So I just wanted to share this. I made it for myself and I thought I would share it with you guys. It is a free download in my newsletter. It might already be in your inbox. If not, you can sign up for the newsletter and get this free download by clicking the link below. I thought it was really pretty and I love the color palette of it. So if you're interested what's on my list, this is it. You can see I'm going to check it off on the left here. It's Kathy Barrick's Majestic Bird, and I give you my hand. That already has a check because Mom actually left one copy of all of her new designs here when we did the release video a week ago, whenever that was. I don't know. Time is a blur, and I may have taken that. So I have one of each of those. Thank you, Mom. Also on here is Teresa Koget's Remember Me. I love that piece. Stacey Nash's Velvet Tangerine. I might also add that adorable little chicken scene that she has going on because that is so sweet. Heartstring Samplery, French Biscornu. I also love the Sting Like a Bee. Beth did those bees just perfectly. They are so good. Plum Street's Spring Moon. I love it. That's, I believe, a retreat piece that is now available to the public. Summer House Stitchworks, Berlin Woolwork, that little deer she did. Oh, I love it. Carriage House Samplings, Apple Dumplings, so sweet. And extra special for me, Carriage House Samplings is run, and the designer is my aunt, Marty Barrick, not Kathy, Marty Barrick. And Apple Dumplings is based off a recipe that my grandmother passed down. And I just have so many memories of her cooking. It was always sweets, always cookies, always treats in the kitchen. So that's extra special. And then Heart and Hand, Honey of a Frill. Not only is that name adorable, but that sweet little chart is as well. So I hope to be able to pick these up at market. If not, I will be placing an order with an LNS and getting all of these in my hot little hand so I can pass them along in my membership. But go download this, fill it up, use it however you want, and enjoy. All right, speaking of memberships, just real quick, anybody who is a member, make sure you download You've Got the Love exclusive charts. They will be disappearing on March 1st. Make sure you get it before then. Something new will be replacing it. Can't wait for you to see it. I also wanted to just show you two little exclusive charts that went up on the membership. It's Butterfly Medallion. This is a little excerpt from the Basket and Butterflies new release I have out for market. And Christmas Tree, this is a little excerpt of the 8th Day of Christmas motifs, and this is just an example of some goodies you get within the membership. Just wanted to share that with you. I do have a retreat. Oh, no, it's not a retreat. but it's a special kind of thing that Mom and I are doing. It is hosted through Dying to Stitch. We are going to be part of the Sampler Sewing Circle Club happening this year. Mom and I are going towards the end of the year. Just a little spoiler for you. We are joining Blackbird Designs and Kathy Mills of Hobby House. And if you are interested in signing up for that sampler club, the forms are on the website. I will link it in the description box below. Yay. I love a special event, kind of exclusive thing like that. So I've never been a part of it, but I am happy to be a designer for it. All right, speaking of Nashville and the packing and the list and all the things, oh my, one of the things I had to do was get my stitching ready because I have not stitched since I put my last X in the 8th day of Christmas tree a couple weeks ago. Things have just been crazy, but I knew going to market I would want to have something to stitch. So I have a new start in my Tiger Lily portfolio here. And although I'm not going to show you what the design is, I don't even think I have the chart in here. Okay, I'm glad we're doing this. Thank you. You just reminded me that I need a chart because I'm not going to get very far without it. But this is my portfolio. I love the kind that Carrie make with the bobbin holders because I am a bobbinator. If you're curious, the color palette, there it is. There's 3 over here. And then some skeins on this side. And Affogato Linen by Fiber on a Whim. This is going to be a retreat piece for the Sunshine, I hope I get this right, the Sunshine Stitchers Retreat in Cocoa Beach, Florida, happening in March. Mom and I will be there, and I thought it would be a good idea if I stitched my model. I swear, I try to be ahead of the game, and I always perpetually find myself behind. Are you keeping up with your book of days? Are you a journaler is not the right word, but a note taker on what you have been working on? I am. And this is what my February spread looks like. Market. You can see a lot of boxes down here. We've been packing a lot of boxes. That'll be us tomorrow on our way. But this is what my February looks like. I did not keep up with it as well as I should have, but I try to write on here anything that has to do with stitching or work. So mine is a little more diverse than just what I stitched on every day because I like to feel accomplished. And if I don't expand that, we would have a lot of blank pages. So I have been trying my best to keep up with it. Here was my January. I don't think I shared that, but maybe I did because we talked about the sticker books, the amazing sticker books in my last Floss Tube. So I'm still using them. These are a bunch of stickers from Paper Minty Studio. But wow, time to turn the page. This short month is really throwing me off. The 26th. I leave the 27th. Okay. Hello March. Hello 40. I brought this magazine to show you just because it's one that I really love and have loved for years. It's called Origin, and you can see what they do there. I get this at our local kind of high-end health grocery store called Sprouts. It's kind of similar to like a Fresh Market, but here in Maryland we have Sprouts. And I love these magazines, particularly for inspiration and my dream board. I do keep a dream board, and there's just so much beauty in this. It's funny because from one side, this is the right way up, and then just like the cover, it does flip. So there's a lot of like home decor, maker inspiration in here. Look at this. That is right up my alley. I haven't read through it. The reason I have it is because I'm packing it in my bag to go to market so I can read it in the car or in the evenings, and I thought I would just share this with you guys, my friends, because I love this magazine so much. Look at those still lives. That is so pretty. So if you ever see it on the shelf at your grocery store, or maybe you find yourself Barnes and Noble, you might want to, oh, so pretty. Okay, I'm really excited to look through this. You might want to just put it in your cart. It also has a lot of like really good text. So anyway, kind of random, but I just like to share my finds with you guys. So there is that. And I was the recipient of purchased happy mail and also just sweet kindness. Check out this bird. This was gifted to me by Megan. She is Wide-Eyed Stitching Child on Instagram. She also has a Floss Tube, and she is in my local stitching group, which is actually meeting today. They met this morning, and I was so sorry not to be there with them, but like I said, we put the last piece of tape on the box about an hour ago. I still have a lot to do, so hopefully they understand, but it's a great group of ladies, and I love getting together with them. And this is something that Megan made for everybody in the stitching group, and she gifted it to us. I think it is the sweetest thing. I love the old buttons hanging from the bill, and thank you, Megan. I wanted to share it with you because it's so pretty. And I think I'm gonna put it back here now that I have shown it off, but she does beautiful, beautiful work. Go give her a watch and a follow, and this is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Purchased for myself, as we kind of get into the quilting stuff, is this fat quarter bundle. This is the Bleu de France fabric line by French General, and I have been impatiently waiting for this to come out for quite a while. I've known about it since Moda released their catalog months ago, and it finally was released. I bought this stack from Hawthorn Supply Company. They had it cheaper than anywhere else I have seen, and they shipped lickety split. So I highly recommend them. I'll link them down there for you in case you are also a fabric hoarder like me. I swore I was not going to stash fabric, but it's happening. It could be happening a lot faster. So I guess pat on the back for that. I'm keeping it kind of in check, but I just love this. I haven't taken it apart yet. I didn't want to like destroy the beautiful packaging, but I see something coming in my future with this very soon because this is right up my alley. The style and the color palette. I am a blue girl through and through. I always need to throw in some more neutrals, and I really like buying pre-packaged fabric because I'm not confident in my fabric pairing skills yet. But when this came in the mail from Hawthorn, I was also like, oh hey, look at this amazing Moda ribbon. So I will certainly be saving this, and I can't wait to dive into this. But check out Hawthorn Company if you like fabric. They have a great selection, and their shipping is so good. I think it's $5.95 flat rate shipping, so can't be missed. I don't know. Give it a little look. That was my purchased happy mail. And wow, this is gonna be a quick floss tube. It's all right, I'm sure we all have things to do on a Sunday night. But I wanted to give you a quick update on my stitch along that I am doing with Elizabeth Ann. By the way, Liz and my friend Stacy are both coming to market to help in my room. I cannot wait to hang out with both of them. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm sure Liz and I will talk quilting and you know, tons of other things, but I can't wait to see them. Yay, Liz, not long now. So Liz and I are co-hosting the Startruck 2 quilt along on Instagram, and we're sharing about it on both of our Floss Tube channels. And I don't have that much progress to share about. I knew going into this February 1st start that it was going to be really hard to make progress this month because it is such a busy month for us. But I have, and I wanted to share that with you. And more importantly, I wanted to share with you that the Keystone Sisters Quilting, the ladies who do all of my long arm quilting services for me, not only is Jen, one of the sisters, joining this quilt along, she and her sister have put together a special discount promotion for anybody else who wants to join us in the Startruck 2 quilt along and who might need long arm quilting services. So I will put the link to their website in the description box below, but they are offering long arm edge to edge services for $170 for the Startruck 2 quilt. So I've heard spots are filling up, so make sure that you go and sign up now if you want to take advantage of their beautiful services. So what I am showing you now are some of the snowball blocks that I made. These were the first thing I made. They are the far easier of the two blocks that go into the Startruck 2 quilt. These came out really quick. I was like chugging along. Yes, 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 check that off. And then we get to the star blocks. And that is where everything came to a halt. And I have not had the time to make very many yet. Let me show you what I do have. Oh, I just buried them in my pile, darn it. But I'm holding this up because this is actually the fabric that I just ordered a couple days ago to be the backing of my quilt. So when it's done and when it looks like this in a million years, this will be the backing. It is my favorite fabric from the line and was actually kind of hard to find. I found it on Etsy because I guess this line is a little bit older and it wasn't incredibly easy to find yardage of all of the backing options, but I did find that. So here's an example of the star blocks, which I now have to make 61 of. They are quite a bit slower than the snowball blocks, but man, oh man, are they pretty. So there's some examples. And of course, you guys are invited to join Liz and I in this quilt along. She had a goal of getting her Startruck 2 quilt done by the end of February, and I know that she and I were both kind of feeling a little behind and maybe a little bit of frustration when it came to making these star blocks because they are really labor intensive. I never know what the right way to say that is. So I need to check in with her and see where she is, what her timeline is, if she has, if she has adjusted a timeline or if she's just gonna let it happen when it happens, like I am. I plan on getting back to the quilt when we get back from market. It becomes another really chaotic time for me as soon as market wraps up because like I said, we're getting into my 40th birthday. And then actually I'm gonna be doing quite a bit of traveling in April. I think I'm home for 1 week because Mare and I are actually going to be doing a Viking River cruise. It starts in Paris. There's no river in Paris. We'll just be in Paris. And then we will hop on a boat and cruise through Germany and Switzerland in the beginning of April. And then I come home for a little bit. And then Joe and I, to celebrate his 40th birthday, are heading to London, England, at the end of April through the beginning of May. So super, super busy, but for such a good reason. I am a travel lover and it's been a really long time, so I'm ready to get back to it. But that means, I might not have time to get my Startruck 2 quilt done in the near future, but I have to say I'm really, really enjoying it. When those star blocks come together, it feels great and it looks beautiful. So I do plan on finishing. It's just gonna be a little slower than I thought, when I already thought it was gonna be slow. So that's all I have for you today. I really appreciate you tuning in and spending some time with me on your Sunday or whenever you happen to be watching this. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram so I can take you behind the scenes and share my market experience with you. I'm very, very excited and hope that you are too. So, okay, signing off. Until next time, take care and I'll see you then.